why is it necessary to fortify human milk for premature infants?
So the third trimester, typically between 28 weeks and 40 weeks of pregnancy, is when the bulk of that nutrient transfer from the placenta happens, which leads to a period of rapid growth for the fetus. So you have fat and energy stores that are rapidly accumulating. If you want to put it into a different analogy, think of someone who's 28 weeks, and typically your baby may be weighing around 2 pounds. And by 10 weeks, 38 weeks gestation, 10 weeks later, that weight of that fetus is typically around 6.5 pounds. So when you put it into that perspective, that baby has gained almost a half a pound a week within that 10-week period. And so preterm infants, when they're born early, we need to then support that rapid growth and nutrient transfer now outside of the womb. We know preterm infants have low energy reserves, so they are at high risk for nutrient deficits. And this is mainly because their systems are immature, especially the GI tract and the immune system. So we need to support that maturity of those systems as they reach that term gestation. And human milk is the preferred feeding for nearly all newborns, but human milk alone in preterm neonates is really inadequate, especially in protein and many vitamins and minerals like calcium, phosphorus, zinc, and iron. So if human milk is not fortified, it may just result in those slower growth rates. So really, across many standards that care for these preterm, or across many centers that care for these preterm babies, it's standard nutritional practice to fortify the human milk, especially if those neonates are born that are less than 34 weeks or less than 1,500 grams at birth.